Hello you lovely people, and welcome to another episode of my net zero video. Now in this video I'm going to be able to tell you about two things that are ordered that will be done over the next couple of months. One thing that we have worked out how to do ourselves, and some of the things that we've managed to do when we were here. Let's get on with it. Well, let's start in the downstairs bathroom, and here you can see the shower screen that we've had put on the bath. Well, put it on the bath ourselves, and something that you probably can't see but makes my life a bit easier. I managed to fix the waste on this sink, and I'm confident about it now, and that will make things easier. And now I'm going to show you something that we actually did. I'm quite proud of this. So if I point you behind me and walk away a bit so you can see it, this is the inside of a cupboard. We have built the inside of a cupboard. Something that has been missing in our villa. Every time I come out I had to put my coat on a chair, and now I can hang it up in the inside of a cupboard that's not quite built yet. You can't imagine how good that feels to me. And the door. Yep, a man came and fixed the glass door that we have here that I've talked about in previous videos, and now we can lock that door. Good. And we've got a picture on the wall in the hall, and not only that, we also have a mirror. Starting to feel like a home. Well, this is the master bedroom, and we've got a rug at the end of the bed now, as you can see. What do you think? I'm not sure about it, but I'm keen to know what you think. And now something that we are going to do ourselves. Here is a bit of our garden. Here is another bit of our garden. And this, the final piece of the garden, which is actually the biggest, down the side of the house to where we park the car. Well, Andrew, you may say, why are you showing me your garden? Well, what I should have said in the last video was that we had arranged for a gardener to come round and give us a quote. They were quite quick and came back with a quote, but they wanted over €7,000 just to put some soil, some gravel and a barrier sheet into 3 bits of garden. This seemed to me like they were very pleased when they saw us. They thought, all rich English people will make an absolute killing out of them. Anyway, so we're not going to use that gardener. We went to the garden centre yesterday, and we talked to a very nice lady, and she gave us a quote, and we can get the materials delivered for less than €500. We went out and bought a wheelbarrow, and next time I'm here, next month, I'm going to be a navvy, and I'm going to enjoy myself digging out parts of the garden that are too high, filling in parts of the garden that are too low, and spreading out barrier paper and gravel, and it will just make it look a whole lot nicer here then. We also engaged a carpenter to put a cupboard on the landing to house the fold-up beds and put some shelves so we can put some bedding on those shelves. And here's something that is not so great that we need to have fixed. Our lovely tall man told me a couple of days ago that this cover we have here is much too tight, and therefore it needs to be shortened a bit, because when the automatic cover is fitted, which we believe will be in the first weeks of March, then we will need to be able to get in there, or he will need to be able to get in there in order to clean the water around the cover. So that is something that I'm going to have to talk to the builder about. So I come to the end of this episode, and so I'm just going to sum up like I usually do. So there's a few things. We went to see the builder, and the builder has agreed that there is a problem with the toilet, and they do need to move the hole in the wall or the hole in the floor, and they haven't quite decided what they're going to do, but they are going to do it, and they will do it before April. We also talked about the damp, which I've mentioned in previous episodes, by the tall windows in the dining area, and he's now saying that he thinks it's because the windows, when they were put in, were not sealed, and that seems to be right, because it's still moving, it's still getting bigger, the damp. And so he's saying that they can't do anything until probably May or June, because it has to dry out first before they can reseal the windows. But it looks like they've got a plan on that, and so that's good. I do need to contact the builder about another thing though, and as you can see, there is damp that comes into the basement when it rains, and that's not right, because it's slowly eroding the floor in the basement. It's making the basement damp, and so we can't keep things in it. And this is, this is a new house. It shouldn't be happening. So, well, we've got lots of things happening now, and I've spoken about most of them. So we've got the cupboards being built, and they will happen in May. We've got the pool cover that will be done in the first weeks of March, and of course yours truly is going to be having a go at making a garden, albeit the empty garden. That's something that we will now then be able to plant in. And finally, I got an answer from the ventilation company saying that they agreed that they would get a proper Zehnder man to come and change all the valves and do the balancing properly, and so that is a really good result, and I've just got to arrange when they can come. So I'm feeling pretty upbeat. It seems like everything is coming together now, and this house that we have spent so long planning, so long building, so long trying to get together, is finally coming together. Thank you for watching if you have, and please remember, if you like and subscribe, that really helps. Goodbye.